everyone, I'm Kristin and you're watching Traveling with Kristin, where we explore the world and life from the perspective of a digital nomad. I'm talking to you today from Cyprus and I wanted to do a video on what it means to be a digital nomad. Now, when I say that, you probably have one of two reactions. You either instantly think of some digital nomad on the beach in a hammock with a laptop, you know, the whole laptop lifestyle thing, or you probably feel a little bit of resistance to the term digital nomad, perhaps if you already are one. Now, there's a lot of different ways to describe digital nomads. Of course, this is the term that has caught on, and whether you identify with remote employee, remote worker, location independent, freelancer, online entrepreneur, no matter what you identify as, or as nothing, maybe just a regular human being, there's a few things that we all have in common regardless. In fact, I've identified 3 things that all digital nomads have in common, and that to me signify what it actually means to be a digital nomad. Now, I've been a digital nomad or an expat or whatever you want to call it for the past 13 years. The first thing, of course, is freedom. Digital nomads have freedom. That's why we have this lifestyle, and that's why so many people are attracted to it. We have freedom to decide what we do for work, how we do it, with who, and from where. So this is really cool because obviously it means that we can live and work from anywhere in the world with an internet connection. Now, on the flip side of that freedom, digital nomads also have challenges. So this is the second thing that really signifies what it means to be a digital nomad. So of course, having freedom is great, but digital nomads actually face the same type of challenges that everybody in modern day life faces, from mental health issues to actual physical health issues from working behind a computer all day, as well as depression, loneliness, issues with taxation, money, debt. I mean, digital nomads deal with everything that everyone else deals with in modern day society. However, it's basically compounded because we're the first group of people really in the history of the world to ever have this type of lifestyle. So there's not a lot of scientific study and support groups out there for digital nomads. We're basically figuring this out all on our own. And now the cool thing about that is that there's a lot of digital nomad entrepreneurs who have actually created solutions to the problems that they're facing. Look at housing, for example. There's been a big question for years on how digital nomads can solve housing. And one of the things that came out of that question was the proliferation of co-working and co-living spaces. So this is basically a co-working space that you can live in. So it kind of combines the work-life balance of being a digital nomad into one thing, and it solves the problem of always having to find another place to live while you're moving around the world working from your laptop. So you've got your house, your office, internet, everything in the same place. Loneliness and isolation is also another challenge facing digital nomads, and co-living also solves that because you get to hang out with and work with other like-minded people. So digital nomads have freedom and challenges. What's the third thing? I think digital nomads have a responsibility. So we basically have a responsibility not to squander the opportunity that we have. There is a bit of a mixed reputation about what it means to be a digital nomad out there. There's a lot of people maybe glamorizing the lifestyle for personal gain, or mainstream media articles that kind of take things out of context and blow things out of proportion. So I think digital nomads have a responsibility to show that this can be a sustainable lifestyle, that it doesn't have to be so crazy or so flashy, that it's something that can really work for a lot of people. In fact, there's estimates that by 2020, there might even be 1 billion people on the planet who have the capacity of working remotely. That's huge, that's crazy. So instead of presenting the digital nomad lifestyle as just another get-rich-quick scheme or a way to make passive income or retire early, I think that whether or not you take that route, you can really step it up and get involved in your local community, create things that you're passionate about, follow through on business ideas instead of just trying to make the bare minimum and live without working. We really have the opportunity to show people that the 9-to-5 traditional economic model from the Industrial Revolution is no longer applicable in many cases. And instead of choosing the rat race, we can choose something different. And it may not last forever, but it can be a sustainable, healthy lifestyle. So basically, being a digital nomad means being able to really seize the day and embrace the freedom that this lifestyle provides, but not without the responsibilities and the challenges that come with it. And remember, depending on how you look at it, you have either an obligation or an opportunity to live life on your own terms. So if you're a current or aspiring digital nomad, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and also let me know what topic or what question would you like me to cover in an upcoming digital nomad video. And I'll see you next time.